Ayy, poppin' like I'm supposed to. Watch out for the people that ain't close to. Speak a little something you could toast to. I ain't tryna hear about what you won't do. Moving like I'm into. Hit the ground running like the rent do. Speak a little something that you're into. I ain't tryna hear about what you been through. Like hold up, say what's the hold up. I got the pack, who got the roll up? I'm tryna pull up. It seem like every time I show up, it gotta go up. See the drip, they see the glow up. Oh, now they know us. See, it's funny how my pockets out of shape, but I'm fit for the flex. Clear the phone call, hit my chick with a text. Parlay through the bird with my drip from the jets. Save a couple hundred by your with the rest. I prefer my reefer with Henny and Coke. Please don't be stingy, got plenty to smoke. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Seem like they doing the most for the clout. Did what I said so they know what I'm about. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Ayy, winning like I ought to. I ain't wanna do it, but I got to. Smoking what my doctor told me not to. Got these wishing they was hot too. Ballin' like I need to. Got my exes wishing for a redo. Smell the marijuana when I speed through. Hit her with the tip, that's a preview. Hold up, wait up, get your weight up. Shit, get your money, not your hater. Boy, draw a play up. I flip my wrist, a layup. She wanna lay up. I gotta get it, I must stay up. I'm all the way up. I got my pay up. I ain't playing with you. I'm a coach now. Commentating, do the most now. I be somewhere booted with my toes down. Made little baby tooted with her nose down. I prefer my reefer with Henny and Coke. Please don't be stingy, got plenty to smoke. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Seem like they doing the most for the clout. Did what I said so they know what I'm about. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live.
happening, good people? Let me know if you can hear me by putting about time in the chat. It's about time that Vell has gotten his ass on this YouTube. I'm not sure what's what because I literally have not used my computer or my mic since the last time we were live. About time. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Coach Leslie, Precious G, Nicole Driver, Monique, Katora, Latrice, Andrea, Karen. Thank all of you for letting me know that you can hear me in the chat, but also for coming back when I finally got my stuff together to come back and let you guys know that I am not gone. I've just been on a little hiatus. Some of it was planned. I went to New Orleans for the New Year's Eve holiday. So I brought in the New Year in New Orleans. And then my plan was not only to vlog it all and put it on the Patreon for our Patreon people, but also to, come back with some new content and all that good stuff. And then I got sick. I got sick from my New Orleans trip. And so that took me down for a few days. And then the seasonal affective stuff kicked in. So I literally today was debating. Actually, I've been meaning to come live for like a week. It's just been a lot, y'all. This mental thing is no joke. But I have been going to the gym, and so that's slowly helping. And so I decided the reason you got a notification within like 15 minutes of me going live is because I didn't want to come up with another excuse this evening. So I was like, let me just go live now. I got the stuff about this shenanigans here. I did my research, got all the stuff ready to go for y'all, and I was like, let's just talk about it. Let me let y'all know that I'm still here. And also let me know if you're a part of the VIP text community. Did you get the notification that I just sent about this live stream with the link? Because it's giving me error messages and saying I need to contact customer service. So I'm like, is my account like not active? But it looked like it went through, but I'm not sure. And actually, I could have checked my other phone. I didn't think about it. But anyway, I wanted to come to you mainly to say I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still alive. And bear with me. Bear with the brother. But I decided that the best way to probably do that was to just come with a story, just something to talk to y'all about, really, to be honest, because, oh no, hope you're 100% better soon. Thank you so much, Shantae. And then I'll read y'all comments. I'm gonna get through this story and then we'll hang out for a minute. And then those of you who are on Patreon, in the Patreon executive community, we're still gonna go live tomorrow evening because we go live on Thursday nights. We missed last Thursday due to the holiday, but I was sick last Thursday. But we'll go live tomorrow night, and then I'll update y'all the way I update y'all. I'll let y'all know all the nitty gritty. But y'all got some of the posts from my trip too, before I got too busy. Let's see. Let me pull this down. And bear with me, I'm a little rusty. Not a little rusty, very rusty. So funny how you forget stuff so quickly. But anyway, so this was trending, and I posted this in our Facebook community, Facebook VIP community, that Lynetta Hardaway of Diamond and Silk was pronounced dead. I usually don't say that works. I feel like it's insensitive, but she's dead. And so for those of you who don't remember, Diamond and Silk were the two, and I'm not going to be disrespectful because a life is a life. All life is valuable to somebody. And then some people it's not valuable to. But what I'm saying is I'm not going to, disparage those who may be grieving during this time, all of that good stuff. I understand. My condolences, my prayers for healing and all of that. But some of us are healing in other ways because there's less destruction happening in this world. But anyway, this is Diamond and Silk. You guys may remember them from the presidential campaign for Trump. whatever year that was, whatever his the year he ran. But they were the ones who were basically saying, that Black people should vote for him, etc. So I pulled this article. Yeah, I'll do the article for it. I told y'all I'm gonna bear with me. I told y'all what I got going on over here. Don't judge me. Okay, let's pull this up and pull that down. Okay, so there's an article here from CNN, and it says that Lynetta Hardaway, a pro Donald Trump social media personality and part of the duo most commonly known as Diamond and Silk. And they reminded you of like some kind of In Living Color skit. It was really, and I meant to pull a video. I didn't do that. But very buffoonery like. And it says has died according to the pair's social media accounts. So there's a post I have here from their IG. And this was from their personal IG page. And it says, the world just lost a true angel and a warrior patriot for freedom, love, and humanity. Diamond blazed a trail founded on her passion and love for the entire race of humanity. Lies. In this time of grief, please respect the privacy of Diamond's family, but remember and celebrate the gift that she gave us in spreading hate and lies. And I'm sorry, I'm reading something else. Memorial ceremony to be announced soon. Y'all care about that. I won't be posting it, but hey, okay. And it says, you can contribute towards preserving Diamond's legacy on being accepted, only being accepted on the following. So I'm kind of surprised because, they're all down with Trump, so they shouldn't need no money, right? They should be well off right now. But anyway, they got a link tree thingamajig. Then Donald Trump actually posted too, because this was for me what was starting to confirm it. I didn't even know he's back on Twitter, but I guess he is now, unfortunately. Says real bad news for Republicans, and frankly, lies. He only lies, but all Americans. It's bad news for me. It ain't bad news for me. Anyway, our beautiful Diamond of Diamond and Silk has just passed away from at her home in the state she loves so much, North Carolina. I didn't know that's where they were from. I ain't pay a lot of attention to them, to be honest. Says Silk was with her all the way. Oh, her sister, and her passing. He just making up ish. There was no better team anywhere or at any time. Diamond's death, totally unexpected. Probably her big and precious heart just plain gave out. He don't even know how she died. He ain't even been in touch. He like, I ain't hit the campaign trail yet, or I ain't needed y'all to spread my lies yet. So he ain't been in communication with them. Says, rest in peace, our magnificent Diamond. You will be greatly missed because he's about to try to run again, and he needed you to spread more lies to those who dumb enough to believe you. So then this was interesting. So I did read this headline I put up at first where it says that she was allegedly hospitalized with COVID. I'm not sure if that's true or any of that. It's alleged because that's all I saw out there, and I didn't dig any deeper. But someone dug up a post that they posted on their Diamond and Silk Twitter, and this was back in September of 2020. So this was during the pandemic when we were dealing, still in the heat of this and all of that. And it says they tweeted, "It is disgusting to see the press act like they are so concerned about a vaccine for a virus that has a 98% recovery rate when they downplay the therapeutic medicines that, I guess they're saying COVID, has been used to possibly save lives." So I wondered if she was actually hospitalized, if this part is true, that she was actually hospitalized for COVID, was it that she never had the vaccine? And maybe that's why she didn't survive. And wouldn't be the first time, because there were politicians during COVID who were, adamantly against it and said that all the vaccine was a lie and all of these things, and then they ended up with COVID and passed away. But anyway, I just wanted to share this story with you guys. Yeah, I just wanted to share it. I ain't really got no feelings about it. Anyway, so rest in peace to or wherever you're gonna be. Rest to you, and condolences to the family and friends and those who loved this person. And yeah, that's it. So I'm going to head to the comments. And y'all, this is commentary with compassion. So that's as much compassion as I can draw out. Sometimes. Everybody ain't right. Okay, I'm going to try to go to... I'm handling the comments by myself because I hopped on here with no notice to anybody who helps out. It's about time Vel got his eye on YouTube. Yes, it's about time, and I'm glad I pushed through. Y'all don't even know. Even when I hit the schedule button to say 11:45, it took me a minute and a half to be like, am I going to be able to do it? Like, can I lock in? And I was like, just do it. And now I'm glad I did. Now that we're on here, Patreon, I'll share with y'all some of the day-to-day of this. Tiffany Jones, good morning. It's about time. Yes. About time. Let's go a little further down. Ooh, my glass on too. Go a little further down to where y'all commenting. Thank you, Sugar Spice. Thank you so much, Carolyn Chaman. Hey, Vel and Chad. Glad you're back and feeling better. Can't wait for this tea. Yeah. Yes, received a text message and rented you. Okay, great. So I still need to find out why it was giving me an error message each time when I was trying to send the VIP text community messages. And I will be getting to those messages that I have not checked yet. So those of you, anyone who's sent me a VIP text message probably in the past 2 weeks, I haven't been checking them yet, but I will get to you. Oh, the other thing too, and I was going to post it last night, and something happened on my phone and I didn't go back to do it. But Terica Ellis of the Tim Norman Welcome to Sweetie Pie's trial, her sentencing was originally scheduled for yesterday, and it was rescheduled way back in, I don't know, November or something. It's actually going to be on January 24th in St. Louis, and I do plan to be there. So the day of that, the day of that sentencing hearing, I will come live that evening and, give you guys the rundown of that. And I'm working on some other stuff, so hopefully I'll have that ready for y'all too at that same time. But yeah, Terica Ellis's sentencing is on January 24th. And we'll definitely be going live to talk about that, the results of that. I don't like Trump, but the passing of Diamond is sad. People who are glad to see that she is passed is truly sad and disheartening. Yes, I agree with that. Okay, so you got it. Thank you for letting me know you got the text messages. I'm just working through y'all messages. We ain't talked in a minute, so bear with me. Where the heck have you been? If you're part of Patreon, I go in depth. But as far as on the YouTube side, I'll just say that it started out as a vacation that turned into a hiatus, that turned into me fighting to get myself mentally ready to get back on YouTube. And his Tisha Campbell voice, he's still here, right? Happy New Year, Rebecca. Thank you, Lorna. Missed you too. Okay, thank you, Valerie, for letting me know. I'm trying to get to, I have a friend who was telling me about this hookup site called Jack, and there's a profile of your ex up there. Did he break up with his boyfriend? You're probably, and refer to him on my page. I know what he does, but that's an ex-business partner and ex-friend. But you're talking about Darius Crooks. Yes, he did break up with his Jerome, that the last guy he dated, and he's had profiles on those apps forever. And I do have some commentary coming on an interview he did where we're gonna do a breakdown of the facts and the receipts etc. And the lies, like the lie that he keeps calling me the ex-boyfriend, as if we weren't friends for 10 years after we dated. We were literally friends 5 times longer than we dated, and business partners. So yeah, we're gonna quit spreading his lies. We don't spread his lies over here. What we do is debunk Darius Crook's lies over here, and we're gonna get back to that, definitely. And we're coming hard too this time. I got my stuff organized. Yeah, it's gonna be nice, y'all. 2023 is gonna be fire. Hey, Alice said, I was taught that if you can't say anything good, don't say anything. I was too, but I couldn't keep my mouth shut because I was this story was yeah, it was near and dear. Who's who? I don't know what that means. From yes. Actually, I heard that their real family last name, when you go down their lineage, like close to 100 years ago, it was Frump. Their last name was Frump. I was watching some documentary, and their last name was Frump, and they changed it to Trump. I don't know how true. I mean, from what I was watching, and it's been so long, I can't remember where my source now, but from what I was watching, it was true. So that's another reason I still will say Frump, because it's in fact his last name. The two Auntie Tamale. Thank you. Yes, please remember to like this video and subscribe if you have not. Now that I'm warming back up, we will definitely have more coming. Appropriately addressed, nothing more, nothing less. Thank you so much, because I really, I wanted to be honest about my feelings or lack thereof, but I did not want to be, more disrespectful than I would be if the person was alive. The way I wanted to approach this was like, the things I would say if she were still here are the things I want to say now. When people pass away, sometimes people want to not say, the truth about them. I felt like this was appropriate to say the truth about her in this situation. Is the one named Diamond or Silk, or is one named Diamond? And one is named Diamond, and Diamond is the one who passed away, Lynetta Hardaway, and then Silk is her sister. What the things at? So I'll do it this way. This is Diamond. And so you see Diamond on the left, and then Silk is the one with the blonde piece on her wig. Don't y'all call it like a 42 piece? Whatever they call it. On her little flat wig. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have clicked. Okay, good. It didn't get me lost when I clicked off the comments. Okay, we got that explained. We're clear on that. I think she passed from COVID. Okay, yeah, repented hard. That's what they're saying. So I just didn't know for a fact because I don't think they posted it on their official page of what she passed away from. And I could see some people making that up, that even if it wasn't true, just to kind of push the narrative of, they were against the vaccine, and promoting Trump's foolishness. I spelled that dusty orange names like Trump. Right. Whatever she was, you still wasn't one of her sisters, and I don't think no one should talk down on her. And you're entitled to your opinion. Again, as I just stated, for me, I will speak the same truths that I would have spoken if the person was alive. Yeah. I don't believe that you can exist in this world and spread hate, hurt people, and then in the end get accolades and all of it gets erased. I mean, yes, you'll face judgment, judgment day in front of your creator, whatever that may be, whether it's God or the universe, et cetera, et cetera. But I don't think that people you've harmed owe you anything just because you're no longer you're no longer in a physical form, because that spirit that spirit that was spinning around here is still up in there. So yeah, but to each his own, no judgment. Pam, yeah, she's the one with the long hair. Now Alice, you showed that with that. Blah blah blah. Why he used my name in vain. But that's all I have on this particular story. I wanted to kind of take the dust the cobwebs off. And also, I did want to, I think I am going to still approach. I went to see the Whitney Houston movie. Let me know in the chat below if you went to see the Whitney Houston movie, because I wanted to do a video on that and kind of give a review, but I didn't want to do it too soon because I want a bunch of people saying, I didn't want you to spoil it. But I want to know if how many of you have seen it, because it was really good. A friend of mine hosted with Darius a couple weeks ago. I was shocked. Oh, I'm not. I'm never shocked. Some people don't know as it pertains to Darius Crooks and his shenanigans, because now we're looking at, it's like 2 years and some of the public outcry has died down. Some of the mass media attention of it has died down. And so some people are not aware. Other people, because of things that have happened between some of the people who were out front, have attributed, because those people don't get along, then that means it's all a lie or was a lie. And that's just not how it works. So, yeah, I can see how. And then some people, because some people want to be attached to, you know, it's called the halo effect. They want to be attached to what they consider to be success or what's hot right now. And for some people, he is considered to be that. Doesn't mean that it will always be that way. It won't. Karma dictates. And the law of attraction dictates that it will not always be that like that, for sure. May they rib, but I never cared for her or her sister. Agreed. With the 27 piece, right? That wig she got on. Not the flat wig, right? It looked like y'all really hungry for some Darius Crooks content, because we wasn't even on him at all, but I'm noticing more and more comments. Says Darius will never get a dime from me. Never, exactly. He's stolen all the dimes he will ever get from me. What's up, Gilly? You don't say COVID really. Exactly. Surprise, surprise that COVID might be the reason why she's no longer with us. I'm so happy you're back. I'm praying God makes 2023 your year of blessings and continued joy. My Chi-Town brother. Thank you so much, Shantae. I really appreciate that. Just thinking I hadn't heard about COVID death in a while. I have actually, in my personal life, have still been hearing of people getting sick and passing away from COVID. Darius wouldn't even get a damn wooden nickel from me, right? That part, Vel, live your life in such a way that people don't have to lie about your goodness when you are gone. Thank you so much, Alice. That is a beautiful way to sum up what I was trying to get across. Like, live your life with purpose, be good to people, leave something worthwhile and not hurtful and harmful to people. And then, you know, people won't have to lie about, you know, your life. We'll be talking about a lot because there's a lot going on. Yeah, definitely. And I will be increasing our like daily earlier lives. My schedule's changed a little bit to my life schedule. So I think I'll be going live earlier in the day, like around this time or something. Yes. Okay. Getting to the comments, they're talking about I Want to Dance with Somebody, the Whitney Houston movie. Yeah, I feel like it was a really great movie. I haven't went to see the Nippy movie yet. How was it? I haven't seen it. I'm sorry. I love Whitney. How many more movies do we need? Okay, so I don't know. I never get tired of the movies and documentaries, because what happened for me when I saw the movie, I saw it on Christmas Day, that I Want to Dance with Somebody. What I loved about it was that it was the perspective of the family. So this was the family approved movie. So what I wasn't too geek to be supportive is the fact that it was Pat Houston's who's in charge of the estate and all that. So she's getting the lion's share of what's happening with this. But the group, for me, the good part was that it gave more insight into the family dynamics and not so much of the speculation. And they were very honest about Whitney's relationship with Robin, her intimate relationship with her assistant, Robin Crawford. And so it was just seeing their dynamics and how they were dating when they were younger and when it turned, and the whole Bobby Brown piece of it. Yeah, it was interesting, and even the drug use and all of that. So for me, the movie was, and the actress was so good. And now I'm not going to make this video about that because I prefer to have images and do a video more dedicated to it. But the actress was really, really good. She had the mannerisms. Literally, in watching it, I would forget that wasn't Whitney at times, and that's the sign of a good choice as far as actors when they're doing these biopics or whatever. Because I wasn't sitting there at times like, oh, Whitney wouldn't do that. Oh God, she's, you know, she messed this part up. Like, there was none of that at all. She was great. I'm seeing Tish W is saying, was it in theaters or streaming? It's in theaters. I'm not sure if it's still in theaters because it didn't do well at all. From an article I just ran across, it was like a headline where I think they said they spent $65 million on it or something, and they had only earned maybe $15 million opening weekend. So that's not good at all. When we went to the theater, it was just us. There was literally no one else in the theater but us. And yes, it was Christmas Day, but people do go to the movies on Christmas Day. I started doing it years ago. There was no one else in the theater but us. So I was like, ooh, this is not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. So, but I would highly recommend the movie. What I will say is that I felt the movie was rushed because her life was so big. So I felt like they were trying to cram a lot in. I really think it should have been a Netflix series of sorts, you know, like on some streaming service where it was a 5-parter or something like that. I think would have been better for it than a major motion picture. Now, what I will say is it awakened in me so much about like wanting to know more about Whitney. Not that I don't know a lot because I've watched tons of documentaries, but what I ended up doing was I ended up getting Robin Crawford's, her ex-friend, her book, and listen to that audiobook. Then I end up listening to Sissy Houston's audiobook. The crazy thing is that the story, like, you could tell that they're telling the truth because all their stories are aligning. Like, and then there'll be like nuances that, you know, because like the movie, they didn't involve Robin at all. So they were telling her version of what happened with Robin. But a lot of what Robin said in her book really aligned. So I think they probably got most of it from her book. But yeah, so that was, oh, and then now I'm in the middle of, I started listening to Bobby Brown's audiobook when I was coming back from New Orleans from the holidays. His book is painful. His audiobook is painful to listen to because Bobby Brown struggles to read like I do on here sometimes. It's like he's reading, but it's like he's reading someone else's words because it's very choppy and the inflections are off. And so his audiobook is painful to listen to. But I'm trying to get through it. And now that I think about it, it's been a week and a half since I've last listened to it. But I plan to put all that together, and then I want us to do a live stream and just talk about Whitney Houston, her life, et cetera, because I'm a super fan. And, you know, very saddened by her tragic story in general, like the life part, the tragedy of her whole existence in a way. It says he has a lot of new followers that are not aware of his shenanigans. Yeah, still talking about Darius Crooks, aka Darius Cooks. It was okay. I spent 2 hours singing. Yeah. And yeah, they had all the hits in there and talking about how those videos were made. Hey, Tish. That's right. Hit that like button, please. Don Smart, you are so right. I saw he has some new ones following him, and he has been showing out lately. Yeah. We'll be back on that. Good to see you back, Vale. He's very cocky and says it's gotten so big. Yeah, I think part of it is that he thinks like he's through the storm, so to speak, with the exposure, and he fails to realize that he'll never be done with it until his reign is over, or until he faces justice, or the good Lord calls him home, whichever one comes first. Showing out to the core, which is what he does. Okay, I don't want to miss. Okay, we answered that. Yeah, the actress was phenomenal. And then when she was interviewed, I saw her interview talking about the Whitney Houston "I Want to Dance with Somebody" movie. When I saw her interview on one of the morning shows, I had come to find out she's like from Britain or something. So she has the accent, European accent, and everything. It's like you don't hear any of that in the movie. So she's a really awesome. She's a really awesome actress. She did an amazing job with that. I can see the numbers being low, mainly because there have been so many movies about Whitney. Should have shopped it around for different networks. Yeah, I totally agree, Shantae. I just feel like the platform was wrong to put it in a major theater. Yeah, but the movie was good. I definitely highly recommend watching it when it makes it to any streaming services. A lot of people just want her to rest in peace. Yeah, I can see that too. But some of us, like super fans, we miss her and we can't have her like live and here with us and have new content from her, etc. And so it's kind of like when you listen to a tragic story, for me, when I listen to tragic stories like that, I just want to know more. I kind of want to embody the thing and not kind of just move on and forget that, forget that they exist, or just kind of move on to something new. More like a docu-series. Yeah, exactly. I think that would have been perfect for it. Robin's book is really good. Have to read. Haven't read Sissy's. Definitely True Blue. If you like Robin's, you will really like Sissy's book as well, because Sissy's book is not just about Whitney. It's about Sissy's life as a whole, and then she talks about the Whitney piece of it. So even hearing her life story, you see how Whitney kind of turned out the way that she did, and why their dynamics was the way that it was in the end. So yeah, definitely highly recommend Sissy's book too. And it was I think well written and all of that. Yes, it's very hard to listen to. Yeah. So we got some cosigns on Robin's book being good. Yes, rest in peace, Diamond. Yes. Sorry if this has already been asked, just joined, but was Terica's sentence today? D Baby, I did speak to this. I'll do it again because people join at different times, which is fine. Terica's sentence was rescheduled. It was supposed to be yesterday. It was actually rescheduled back in November or something like that. Her new sentencing date is January 24th of this year. So it's in a couple weeks, and I do plan to be there, and I do plan to go live and report on it the way that we report on it over here. So stay tuned for that. But with that, I've held you guys for 38 minutes. That's not even long. Usually when I look up, it's like an hour already. I'm like, dang, time flew by. But again, I just wanted to knock the cobwebs off. I will see those of you who are on a part of our Patreon community. Let me put it up. And if you are not a part of our Patreon community, this would be a great time to join it. And you can join it by going to patreon.com/IamVellB. And over there, we'll talk the way we talk. We talk a lot behind the scenes. Maybe I should have left it up. We talk a lot behind the scenes. And I'll give you guys, we'll do our weekly family chat kind of thing. And then I'll be back over here. Like once I get some stuff organized, so I'll be back in another day or so tomorrow. We'll see. This is helping me. I've knocked the cobwebs off. It won't be so hard to come live with y'all. Says Cecil Charles King says, "Hey Zodiac Twin, I'm here listening. Darius will learn once the feds get a scent. The hunt only ends when the prey is tread captured. What about Shaquilla?" Yeah, I totally agree with your comment about Darius Crooks. Absolutely. Shaquilla, there have not been any major updates besides her birthday was either yesterday, it was earlier this week. And then I don't know, it's just stuff happening with the feds and with the international Interpol. agencies, and there's a process to it all. No updates, no major updates with that as of yet. But when they are, trust me, you won't even have to ask, because it's going to be everywhere when something finally comes out, and I will cover it as well. I may revisit some stuff that I've been meaning to cover, but I don't know. I want to bore y'all either covering stuff that y'all no longer interested in, because I'm 2 months late getting to it. But there's stuff related to that and some other stories that have been out that I started researching and just didn't get out to y'all because of the holidays and my own stuff. Thank you so much, Precious Z. Yes, just a reminder, please like, share, and subscribe on your way out. The song Xenon, the song that I use in the intro, I always forget it, but it is in the description area of all of my videos, where it will, all that information is down there. D. Watts reported on her channel that they had added 2 more charges to the Cabo 6. Okay, yeah, I'm not aware. For altering dead bodies by dressing her, moving the body as well. It came out today. Oh, okay. If it came out today, then that would be why. I did hear about that. Also, for those of you who are not aware, and I did post it in our Facebook VIP group, the reporter from Mexico, Geraldo Zuniga, I think is his last name. He has a YouTube channel now. So that's actually a place you can go to kind of get firsthand account of what's allegedly happening there in Mexico. He did a couple live streams. I don't think he's done them recently, at least, so I haven't been getting notifications, but that's also a place you can go. So last but least, Alice says, I should say last but not least, Alice says, everyone have a blessed day. Don't forget to like the video on your way out if you haven't already. And thank you for joining. Thank you. The perfect way to close this out. So with that, everyone, thank you for still holding strong with me, even when I disappear for weeks at a time. And I will definitely see you guys next time. Until then, take care and be blessed.